What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I'm Imani, and this is my YouTube channel where I share social media tips and tricks to help brands and businesses improve their online presence. And today we are back with another episode of What's New with Instagram. The last time I did What's New with Instagram was in February, and there's been a few new updates with the app, so we're going to talk about it in this episode. It's about 4 of them that we're going to talk about, so let's get right into it. So we're going to start it off with the first update, which is something that they're calling live rooms. Live rooms are basically Instagram Live and group FaceTimes combined. You can now go live with 3 other people, so that's a total of 4 people able to go live on Instagram at once. I don't know how I feel about this yet, but this is a great opportunity to collab with other creators, other brands, other businesses. You can use this feature as a way to do virtual panels, and it's just a great tool to help you grow your platform. But I'm going to do a separate video on how this can help your brand, but this is one of the newest features that came out within March and April. So live rooms, let me know if you are, first of all, are you even into Instagram Live? Do you think you're going to be using Instagram Live rooms? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk. When it first launched, a lot of people had mixed reviews about it. A lot of people weren't a fan of it, and I can understand why. There's a ton of other features that Instagram should be coming out with, such as insights for Reels. There are still no insights for Reels. Even when you go check your insights, Reels don't populate as content shared. So if it was me, I would prefer insights for Reels over live rooms. But like I said, let's talk in the comments. Let me know how you feel. The next update Instagram has made to the app is actually 2 updates within the story, within Instagram stories. The first one is you can now add captions to your stories. Instead of having to type out what you said, you can go ahead and just click on the captions sticker and it'll transcribe your story. You can change the color of the font, you can change the font. If there is any errors with the wording or the spelling, you can go ahead and tap the word and change it. This is definitely a great feature. I'm glad they finally decided to do this, especially because for those who may not be able to experience your content fully, whether they are hearing impaired or they're just unable to listen to your video right now, putting captions allows everybody to, know what you're talking about, know what you're saying, really experience it. And if you're creating any type of video content, you should definitely have captions. And I always give this disclaimer in all of my What's New with Instagram videos. You may not have this feature yet, but it's definitely coming. You may need to either update your app or just give it some time. It's rolling out to everyone eventually, but it's definitely coming. So the second update that hasn't officially launched yet, but they've definitely announced it, is something that I'm very excited for. It's about time, honestly, and it's story drafts. You can now save your story post as a draft and come back to it later. And if it's what I think it will be, it'll make lives so much easier, especially for influencers and content creators who may be working with the brand and they'll have to show the brand their post, their story post before it goes live. So instead of having to save it, retype everything, they can go ahead, save the post, send it to the brand, and then just go back into the app and continue the draft versus having to recreate it all over again. So I love this idea. Can't wait for it to officially launch. The details haven't been shared yet. They just kind of hinted at it on, I think it was on Twitter, but they definitely said it's coming very soon. So stand by for story drafts. I can't wait for this. So the last update that we're going to talk about today is one of the latest updates that Instagram has introduced specifically to Reels, and that is the remix feature. So basically the TikTok's version of a duet. If you don't know what a duet or a remix is, you can basically respond to someone's reel with your own reel and it'll pair side by side to one another. You can remix your own reel, you can remix another person's reel, whatever floats your boat. This is definitely a great idea for Instagram to introduce. So say you're an organization that has started a fundraiser and you made a reel about it, you could then go ahead and remix the reel, the original reel, with a new reel that kind of gives updates to what's going on with the fundraiser. Maybe you raised $100,000, you can go ahead, remix the original reel, and share that you raised all this money, and boom, there you go. You're giving your content new life by remixing it. So I think this is a great idea. And also you can remix old reels as well. It doesn't have to be newly posted reels. It can be reels from when you first started making them months ago. So that's also good. All you have to do to remix a reel is click the three dots at the top right of the post and click remix this reel. It's pretty simple. You can use a video that you previously recorded, or you can go ahead and create the reel within the Instagram app. And if you want to enable your previous reels, all you have to do is go to that reel that you want to allow people to remix, click on the menu section, which is the three dots, and select enable remixing. Remixing reels is another way to really grow your audience, to collab with creators. It grows your reach. So pretty straightforward, pretty easy. So that's it for today's What's New with Instagram. Another quick and short one, 4 updates. We did live room, story captions, story drafts, and remixing reels. Let me know in the comments if you're into any of these, or let me know if there's other updates that you would prefer Instagram to introduce versus these. Like I said, I'm dying for them to introduce insights for reels. Like, you're pushing reels on us, but we don't know if they're really working. Like, all we really have are the views and the likes and stuff and the comments, but we don't know how much traction is being pulled based on the reels. But anyway, that's a whole nother conversation for another day. Thank you for watching. As always, you can follow me on all social media platforms at It's Imani Murray, and thank you for watching.